It's a really exciting new release. Apex Code is going to become generally available for customers, and so that's a lot of tremendous capability that's coming for developers, and there's a lot of also new capability on the declarative side as well in terms of formula, roll-up summary formula fields. There's going to be new capability with workflow and just new capability for application distribution, for things like globalized packages on the App Exchange. And so there's just a tremendous amount of new capability for building and customizing your applications.
I think maybe the biggest message for Dreamforce this year for developers is this is not just about extending the core applications that Salesforce.com offers at this point. This is really about creating brand new applications in any task domain you can imagine. Are we going to get a lot of developers there, do you think, who are coming to the idea of building an on-demand application as a brand new option for them?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're obviously in the very early stages, but there's a tremendous amount of capability and opportunity that's available now, right? I think with our platform, you really, as a developer, can focus on building your application as opposed to all the other things that you have to do, from hosting the application, having the right servers, having the right kind of distribution capability, marketing. It's a lot of the things that people forget about when they start building on-demand applications. Is really, there's a lot more to being a successful business as a developer, for a developer, than just building the applications. You really have to get into things like, how do you reach your customers? How do you make sure you can find the right ideas to go after when you build your applications, when you're trying to build brand new applications? And we've really tackled that full spectrum, right? You've got the idea exchange, which you can use to find new ideas that you should go after as a developer. You've got our whole platform that gives you the ability to easily build applications that you don't have to operate, that you don't have to manage on an ongoing basis. We've got all that infrastructure. It's fully replicated. It's stable. It scales. You don't have to worry about any of that building up any of that capability, which would cost a lot of money if you're a brand new developer. You're a developer trying to build up a business. And I think that's a lot of capability that we're providing for you. So it's not just that. It's also things like distribution of the application through the App Exchange. How do you get your initial customers? How do you really reach the different customers that you want? Traditionally, I think when you're building applications, that's a really tough thing to do, is how do you find your customers? And with our platform, you really have a mechanism through the App Exchange of reaching customers who are already sort of believers in the on-demand model. So you can build any application and reach those customers.
So you're really making one key point here, which is that you might think that with all the resources that are available on the Salesforce.com website for developers, that they can learn everything they need to know about developing on demand online. But when they come to Dreamforce, they're going to be meeting other people who want to go beyond an app to a business.
Exactly.
And you're talking about really understanding the opportunity for a rapid on-ramp to a going business.
That's right.
That you can really get by talking to other people who are doing it.
Exactly. And there's going to be special tracks. There's a couple key things, right? One is the technology side. Clearly at Dreamforce, you're going to be able to meet and network with people who are building the technology and learn how to leverage the technology. On the second front, you'll also be able to learn about the business side of how do you actually build your business by working with people who are in the sales and marketing areas on our teams, right, that work with partners on a regular basis. Third, and last but not least, it's really around networking with other successful developers, right? At Dreamforce, you will be able to meet with other partners and developers who've been successful at building their businesses on top of our platform, and really that can help you, and you can really network and learn from each other about how do you actually go after building a successful business as a developer using our platform. And I think that's really exciting.